If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, got my computer, and a lot of you know why I have my computer. That's right, we have our monthly expense report that I'm going to give out to tell you how much we spent for the month of December. We try to do this every month. We did not do it last month because we were in Missouri taking care of Carolyn's daughter. Carolyn's daughter's cancer treatment. A lot of expenses that we just did not feel fit into the criteria of what we were trying to accomplish with our monthly budget. So we didn't do one. This month, we're going to do one. Granted, we were in Missouri for 13 days, and we were on the property, but we'd already paid our rent way back in November, so we felt like we kind of met the criteria of the budget. So we want to go ahead and do that so everybody knows how much we spend every month, dealing with cold, different things like that. Two rules when I do this expense report. One, we only stay at free campsites. Hence the reason we didn't do one last month was because we weren't staying at a free campsite. Second rule, we don't talk about insurance. No matter how hard I try, insurance becomes a political issue through the comments and on Facebook, so I just don't talk about it. It's easier to just say, okay, whatever we say we spent this month, if you feel like you can meet that budget, add in your own insurance. Not only is it a political issue, everybody's insurance needs are different. So that's why I don't talk about it. Okay, normally I only have 6 categories. This month I have 7 categories because personal property tax. And yep, we have to consider personal property tax when we're living out here in the National Forest. Personal property tax applies to my pickup truck and to the pop-up camper. Normally I budget $500 each year for personal property tax. This year it came way down, so I'm very excited about that, and I'll take the savings. Normally, what did I say? I budget about $800 every month, and we only come around $650. This month I budgeted $1,300. That includes the personal property tax. Okay, so the 7 categories are personal property tax, generator and propane costs. That's gas for the generator and propane. I used to split that up. Generator cost was by itself. Propane cost I put in miscellaneous because that's what it was. It was just a miscellaneous cost. But now that it's cold, I'm going to go ahead and put it into a category because we are using propane, and it's becoming an expense now. And gas for the truck is a category. Food, that means grocery store food. Fast food, communication. And finally, we have a miscellaneous cost. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Personal property tax. Again, normally I budget $500 for that. We came in at $368 this year, so I'm very excited about that. I'll take the $132 savings. Hey, that is excellent. So I'm very happy about that. Next category is generator and propane. Okay. Generator gas usually costs us $40 a month. Now, if you think about that, that's very cheap compared to electricity costs in your house. This month, we only spent $20 on the generator, but remember, we were at someone's house plugged into their electric. So the cost is about the same. We're at $20. If we'd have doubled that, like we were supposed to for the full month, that'd have been $40. Propane costs, we're at $18. Next category is gas for the pickup truck. Normally, I only budget about $240 a month for that. We're way over $320. And the reason is we had to come from Missouri to Florida. That was a huge cost. And we still had several trips that we had to make to and from the hospital with Beck's, taking Becky to the hospital. So we had to, I went ahead and included that. I don't know. I just felt like that's what I should have done. So the next category is food. I budget about $450 a month for food. This month, the grocery store costs came in at $272. But we also had a very high fast food cost this month because we were transporting back and forth to the hospital. and we did come down to Florida, and we ate out a lot on the way to Florida. So, fast food, food cost was $272. Fast food was $90 for a grand total of $362. So the food cost was still under budget, which kind of balanced out our high gas costs. So I'm very happy about that. Communication. Communication breaks down to our internet service through OnStar, and I'll explain that in a minute. Netflix, which just raised their prices, and our cell phone. Okay, so our AT&T internet comes through OnStar is $20 a month. How that works is OnStar, on the 2015 model Chevy Colorado, came out with internet. And so you can, for $20 a month, get internet through the OnStar system, and that's all you pay is the $20. You don't have to buy the OnStar package. It receives this internet, and then the truck Wi-Fi's it out to 4 different devices. A lot of people ask about this, and I don't know what other models came out with it after this, but I do know this truck was the first model to come out with it. AT&T has since come out with a device that mimics this. It's called the Mobily. I don't know much about it. You would have to buy the device, and the device plugs into your computer plug there underneath your dash. And for $20 a month, I think you can have this device. So if you're interested, you might want to check into that. It's a great system. We really like it. Netflix, $10.99 a month. It was $9.99 a month. They went up in $1. And finally, our cell phone, which is $44.06, for a grand total of $75. Miscellaneous costs. This is just supplies and different things we had to buy. There's a store called the Dollar Tree. Everything's $1. We try to go there anytime we see one, pick up, all kinds of different things. Came in at $10. Walmart, I think, was a little high this month at $250, but I think there was a prescription on that for Beck that we bought. So it's a little high. Went ahead and added it in. And a few days ago, we went down a gravel road that turned into a mud road. And our truck's not 4-wheel drive, but man, it did a marvelous job getting through it. But by the time we got out, we were covered in mud. So I washed the truck for $10. Normally I don't do that. Normally I hand wash it, but it was pretty caked on. So $10 for the car wash. So that made us come in at $1,433. I budgeted $1,300, so that means that we went over $133, which is not bad, all things considered. I think we've done very good, and we met the criteria that we were supposed to meet to be able to do this video to share with you what it costs to live in the wintertime at free campsites. We went over $133. Now remember, we had to come down from Missouri to Florida, so that was an extra cost that we don't usually have to deal with. We try to stay pretty close from campsite to campsite to campsite. And we also had to transport back and forth to the hospital quite a bit. So we've done well. Now remember that most months we come in $150 under budget. So if I take any one of those months that we came under budget, I can say, okay, we have broken even. We're in good shape. That means we can continue our adventure for many more months to come, hopefully for a lifetime. That's the whole plan. Hope we don't overspend. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. And happy travels.